Boom! Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? What's going on, folks? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. My name is Michael Edward, former award-winning hedge fund trader. Began my career about over 15 years ago working at a fund in New York City, my first job out of college. Then 2008 happened, and that was the Great Recession, the stock market crash, the worst financial crisis that many of you have ever seen. But that also, 2008 happened to be the same year that I received one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. Fast forward now, present day, I am the co-founder and head trader at True Trading Group, and TTG exists to help you to learn, trade, and profit consistently. It's our primary goal. We're damn good at achieving it on a consistent basis. Since 2016, TTG has helped thousands of traders and investors of all types, styles, backgrounds, and experience levels become successful. And by successful, we're talking about making money. Since our goal is to help you to make money, we're going to start off this live stream with having a very real conversation about some wealth building opportunities, because make no mistake about it, what's happening in the market right now is when real wealth is built. This still is the craziest market environment that I have ever seen. Guys, I've been doing this for a very long time, and the volatility that you have in the markets, now with small caps going absolutely bonkers, but with the overall market, the size of the moves that some of these even large cap stocks are making is unlike anything that I've literally ever seen before. Like when you take a look at some of the moves like in Coinbase today, like some of the moves in AMD today, I mean, these are just stocks. These are massive companies. These aren't fly-by-night, under-the-radar penny stocks. These are massive companies moving 20% in a single day. That is the type of environment that we find ourselves in. And tomorrow is going to be an even bigger day in the overall market. Today, the market was in a consolidation phase. Tomorrow, we get some very important economic data coming out. And I believe tomorrow, you're going to get a lot of range. You're going to get a lot of direction and momentum. Tomorrow is going to be a huge day in the overall markets. The markets took a breather today, but it's a sleeping giant. And I think tomorrow, you're going to have one hell of a crazy day here tomorrow. Like I said, small caps have just gone absolutely crazy. It seems like every day there's 3, 4, 5 different stocks that are up triple digits on a single day. These stocks are whipping around 20% in a 3-minute candle. It's crazy out there, the type of opportunity, the type of volatility that you have in the overall markets. This literally is, and I've been doing this a long time, guys, it's the most opportunity that I've ever seen, because it's such a target-rich environment where there's so many areas of the market where there's movement. You look at oil today, oil down 4.5%. Oil has dropped under $90 a barrel. Chevron, Exxon, Mobil, all those stocks got absolutely pulverized today. Small caps are going crazy. You have 4 or 5 different stocks up over 100% in a single day. Right? Everybody knows HKD went from like $12 to $2,500 in a matter of a week, 2 weeks. Everybody knows about that, right? You take a look at the semiconductors like an AMD and an NVIDIA. You take a look at Tesla. Tesla's up like 50% in a matter of a couple of weeks. Like Tesla, a company that is worth these are massive companies that are moving crazy amounts. You look at like Block, formerly Square, up 50% in a matter of just a couple of weeks. Like you look at Robinhood and Coinbase is up over 50% in a couple of weeks. Like these are the type of moves that you are seeing in this market. The stock market's the greatest builder of wealth that anybody's ever experienced. And you guys all know this to be true because you're on this live stream. You're trying to get the information, the education that can help you make better decisions. The market's designed in a way that no matter who you are, where you come from, how much time you have or don't have, how much money you have to start with, you have every chance to take advantage of every single opportunity that's out there in order for you to succeed. Is it easy to do? No, it's not easy, but nothing that's worth doing ever is. Is starting your own business easy and turning into a multi-million-dollar business? No, that's not easy. But is trading possible if you're given the right education, belong to the right community, have access to the right tools? Absolutely, you bet your ass it's possible. And at TTG, we know this to be true firsthand. I've seen and we have helped thousands of members from over the years from all over the world reach financial independence and be able to achieve their goals. At TTD, we focus on day trading, swing trading, long-term investing. We trade stocks, options, crypto, futures, right? We trade it all. There's something for everybody inside True Trading Group, no matter what trading style that you implement. Including myself, there's 8 other professional traders that share their opinions with you, their commentary, their analysis, their trade alerts in real time, entering and exiting all via push notifications on our mobile app. That's free for everyone that joins True Trading Group. There's no delay on those. We share our screen with you live during the trading day. We stream with you from pre-market till after hours every single day the stock market is open. If you can't be in front of your computer, don't stress it. As long as you can listen to music at work, you're good. Put your earbuds in, open up the mobile app, listen to the moderators as we talk to you on the microphone during the day, and then get the real-time notifications when a moderator enters and exits a trade via the mobile app. If you work a full-time job, this is what keeps you guys in the game. This is how so many of our members, we have about 9,700 members in the TG community. most of which have full-time jobs. This is how they're still be able to take advantage of the opportunities that are out there by following along on that mobile app. Plain and simple, TTG. Guys, our members, they're making money and they're becoming better traders. And if you don't believe me, just watch this real quick. Members, I'm talking to members directly. I have a question for all of our members. If you're making money and becoming a better trader because of the TTG platform, I want you to type the $ in chat right now. Now, if you're not a member of True Trading Group, I want you to pay close attention to how many people type a $, because the people that are typing $ right now are people that found True Trading Group the exact same way that any of you did, and that's by one of these live streams. So they found this on YouTube. They watch a bunch of live streams. They realized that, wow, they actually learned more on an hour and a half with me on a live stream than they've learned in the entire last year trying to figure this stuff out on their own. These people all had the same excuses that you had, right? They all had full-time jobs. They all had small accounts to start with. They lost money in the markets before. They have no experience in the markets whatsoever. But yet now here they are typing the $ telling you that they're actually becoming better traders thanks to the TTG platform. The best part about this, and this is something that I want everybody to understand, is that when people join True Trading Group, they're like, oh, wow, okay, this guy, he received an award. He used to work at a fund in New York. I'm going to learn the secret. They didn't learn a secret strategy. They didn't learn a secret pattern that's going to work 100% of the time. They learned the actual true secret of success in the markets, and that's being part of a supportive community and platform where you're going to get real education, get access to real-time alerts, but also get access to tools and resources that provide you with information that you need in order to give yourself the best chance of making money, plain and simple. Guys, this stuff works and our track record speaks for itself. If you're new to the channel, I want to make sure that you guys subscribe to this channel. Smash the like button because we do this 6 days a week. Make sure you turn on your notifications. Don't ever miss out on these lives because I share with you golden nuggets and free lessons that can help you guys throughout your journey. I give you real analysis on the markets, on individual stocks, and also provide you insight into trades that I am actually in here myself. But yes, we also do sell memberships on this live stream. That's why we call this an edumercial. Instead of an infomercial, we provide you with a ton of education. But yes, we also do sell memberships. One of the things that's included in our membership is actually, and I'll go through this in our whole sales pitch later on in this live stream, but we do offer a double your money back guarantee. It's very simple. You have 12 months. Go through our courses, pass our quizzes, attend one study group. If you do not make your membership fee back at least one time during your membership, I will give you double, 2 times what it is that you paid to join the TTG platform. Now, I'll talk about more on that in a bit, but our track record speaks for itself, guys. And listen, I can't guarantee that you're going to be successful just because you joined True Trading Group. That I cannot and I will not do. But what I can share with you is that since 2016, our refund rate is 2.5%. 2.5% of our members since 2016. That is how many people that we have had to give a refund to. I can also share with you that our retention rate is around 78%. By retention rate, I mean members that either renew their annual membership or upgrade to become lifetime members of the TTG family. And last but not least, guys, we're also 5-star rated on Trustpilot with over 1,670 reviews. Based on what our members tell us, the reviews they leave, based on the retention rate and the refund rate, I can confidently say that True Trading Group has worked for many people. And if you are willing to put forth some type of an effort, there's a good chance that it can work for you as well. Chances are, if you have money to trade with or invest with, which the vast majority of people that are on this stream do have, otherwise you guys wouldn't be here trying to take advantage of the opportunities that are in front of you. This is, everyone's talking about like, oh, recession. This is an extremely unusual type of recession. Okay, because the jobs market is still extremely tight. You're still sitting at a 3.6% unemployment rate, and which is a 50-year low of 3.6% unemployment. Although those numbers, yeah, sure. Will the labor market soften? Sure. But if it goes to 3.6 up to 4, that is still a very, very low unemployment rate by historical standards. The point is that the vast majority of you have the capital and the job security to take advantage of what is happening in front of your eyes right now. But will you actually take action is the question. You can't be sitting on the sidelines and be able to participate in the opportunities that are sitting in front of you inside of the markets. So we're going to break this live stream down in a couple of different segments. I'm going to go through 5 commonly asked questions. We've had members, but also non-members that have submitted questions to us. We do this. We get these questions from chat. We get these questions from social media. If you want to follow me on Twitter, you guys certainly please go ahead and do so. My Twitter handle is at MikeEdward_TTG. Again, that is at MikeEdward_TTG. If you guys want to go ahead and give me a follow on Twitter, I share market commentary and trade ideas and analysis with you guys on Twitter on a regular basis. So go ahead and give me a follow on Twitter at MikeEdward_TTG. So I'm going to answer 5 most commonly asked questions that we're getting from people. Then we're going to get into a segment that's called If I Traded It. If I Traded It is going to be a segment where I'm going to break down 5 ticker symbols, where we are going to be discussing how I would trade those stocks tomorrow. Okay, if I was to trade them, I'm going to give you my analysis on those 5 stocks. It's going to be AMC, APDN, CGTX, NVIV, and the SPY. So we're going to hit on those ticker symbols here today in the If I Traded It segment of this live stream. And then when we are finished with that, I will open the live stream up to a blanket open floor Q&A session for about 10 or 15 minutes. So whatever questions that you guys have, I will let you ask those questions in the chat. Okay, so you'll be able to ask questions here on YouTube. Don't be shy. Don't be embarrassed. Asking questions is how you learn. That's why you're here. You're here to learn. So I'll let you ask questions and I'll be happy to answer anything that it is that you guys are unsure about. Okay, and also listen very carefully, guys, because we have started moving the price of our membership up. We've told you guys that the price of the membership was going up. As a group with the jobs number tomorrow, the jobs number tomorrow is extremely important. This is a very important time in the markets as we roll into the month of August, because the month of August, there is no Fed meeting. There's no Fed meeting. So you're not getting rate hikes this month. So the market is going to be able to rely and rely heavily on inflation data, which you're about to get very soon, and jobs data, which you're about to get tomorrow. So what we have decided to do as a group is we're going to be, and don't mistake our kindness for weakness. Okay. What we are doing, we're doing this because there's a lot going on in the markets right now. And I honestly, guys, I want everyone who wants in to take advantage of this stuff to not, I want everyone that wants in to not like let the price deter them, especially before the jobs numbers come out tomorrow. Because what the market's going to start dictating, and paying attention to the jobs market, because everyone's talking about, okay, well, this recession, yeah, it's not going to be that bad. It's not a big deal because the labor market is so tight. Unemployment's at 3.6%. So now going forward, the market's going to care very much about that jobs data. And you're going to get that jobs data tomorrow. Okay. So anyone that wants to take advantage of this opportunity and get in on this platform, I'm going to let you guys have the opportunity to come in here, because I don't want retail investors and traders to make the mistake of saying, you know what? I'm not willing to put that money up to get access to an actual education, to use specific tools that helps you guys increase your chances of success, because you think that it's out of your reach. I don't want it to feel like it's out of your reach. It shouldn't cost you $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 in order to get yourself started and get yourself some actual education. It just shouldn't. I think that the stock market is the greatest opportunity for people in order to actually build wealth for them and their families for the long term. But too many people are not involved. It's like just about 50% of Americans are invested in the stock market. That needs to change. It needs to change because it's the great equalizer. And you just had markets sell off 23% in a single year. There has never been a time in history where when the market sold off, and I'm talking about the S&P specifically, there's never been a time in history that the S&P went down more than 20% in 1 year and it wasn't a buying opportunity. Now, one time in history, go back into the inception of the stock market. If every single year the stock market went down more than 20%, if you then invested after we were down 20% or more, you didn't have to catch the exact bottom. Even the years that the S&P went down 50%, if you bought down 21%, even if the markets went down 50 in the months to come, guess what? 1 year later, you're up money. Even in the worst crashes that we've seen, which was 2008 and the dot-com bubble. Those are the worst stock market crashes that anybody that's on this live stream has ever lived through. Even if you were early on those crashes, it proved to be a tremendous buying opportunity. Not 80% of the time, not 90% of the time, 100% of the time. I told you guys at the beginning of the year, it was all about the long-term portfolio. And guess what? I was right. And we're up huge on our long-term portfolio investments. Some of the stocks that we have added in our long-term portfolio, I added a little bit of money in May. I think it was May 10th. And then I added more money on June 17th. Now, June 17th so far happens to be the dead low of the year. Now, is that going to stick? Okay, let me actually pull this up. Let me show you guys. Okay, let me actually show you guys. This is June 17th right there. And if you don't believe me, you don't have to take my words for it. I'm not a Monday morning quarterback. Go back and watch my live stream from June 17th. I told you on that live stream that I just added in my long-term portfolio. I bought nearly like 20 different stocks on June 17th. The average percentage gain on those positions is like 15%. The lowest percentage gain is like 8 or 9. The highest percentage gain is like 50. These are this is the opportunity that you guys have in front of you. Now, to be very clear, The other day that I invested into the markets was right here. This is my first ad in my long-term portfolios, was back on May 10th. I added a little bit, and then I added a lot down there on June 17th. That so happens to be the dead low of the day. Now, after the long-term opportunity, I told you guys about trading the volatility in this market, especially trading this market to the downside while the whole world was crapping their pants the first half of the year. I compared 2022 very much to 1970. 1970, the S&P 500 by like July 16th or whatever it was down 27%. 27%. By the end of the year, by December 31st, the S&P 500 was only down 0.9%. Now, I believe you're going to have a very similar situation here in 2022, and I've been very vocal about this if you follow my live streams for a while, where I believed that the markets were going to finish the year higher than where they were in June and July. Again, I'm not a Monday morning quarterback. Go back and watch my live streams from June and July. I was extremely vocal about this. Now, I still have money on the sidelines. I'm not fully invested on June 17th because I didn't know that June 17th was going to stick and be that low for the year, but I put a bulk of money in there on that day. I still have money on the sidelines that I'm waiting to invest into the markets when the time is right. And for everyone that feels like you missed your opportunity, I'm telling you right now, I believe you're going to get another chance. But the problem is when that chance presents itself, are you actually going to act, or are you going to be running around like a chicken with its head cut off, trying to figure out if the market's going to crash 50 or 60 or 80%, like I see some people on YouTube and some articles on different media channels talking about and calling for, when the S&P 500 has never gone down 80% in during a stock market crash. The worst stock market crashes that you've seen for the S&P have been about 55%, and that was 08, the Great Recession, the financial crisis, which was far worse than anything that we're experiencing here right now, and far worse than anything that we're going to experience. And then you have the dot-com bubble, which was a very, very deep recession and saw the complete destruction of the internet sector when it first came about. And that saw the S&P down again about that 55, give or take a couple percentage points either way. You're not going to see an 80% decline in the S&P 500, okay? But you're allowing fear-mongering to get the best of you and causing you to make poor decisions. Meanwhile, we are stepping in and taking advantage of the opportunities that this market presents to us. Members made very real money, and it's all about our members by following along and taking advantage of a lot of the long-term portfolio stuff that we have done. You guys making money is what matters. Your P&L matters at True Trading Group. That's why our double your money back guarantee is based on your actual P&L. It's not based on anything other than that. If you do not make your membership fee back at least once while you are a member of True Trading Group, we will give you double your money back. That is what this comes down to. We've never flip-flopped. Okay, we never wavered. Listen to me now and listen to me good. The best trades are still in front of us this year because we're not done. The Fed's still raising rates. Inflation is still high. The jobs market's going to soften up here just a little bit, but it's needed. It's necessary in order to bring down inflation. Bringing down inflation is the single most important thing for this economy. Okay, and what you are seeing transpire. Guys, oil broke below $90 a barrel today. The national average for the price of gasoline is almost back under $4. Just a month ago, it was over $5. Now it's back under $4. And the reason why it's back under $4 is because the fear of an economic slowdown and the fear of a slowdown in demand for oil. That's not a bad thing. You need commodity prices to come down to help bring inflation down. These are not bad things that are taking place before your eyes, which is why the stock market has had the ridiculous rally that it's had over the last month and a half. Because the big picture is not as bad as what everybody has been forecasting it was going to be. And again, if you've been following my live stream for the last couple of months, I've been extremely vocal. I told you months ago, we're going to go into a recession. The Fed has never gone through this aggressive of a rate cycle, of a rate hike cycle, without giving some type of a recession. But a recession is not a word that you should be scared of. Everybody hears recession, they automatically think 2008. And 2008 was the worst recession that we've ever had in history. You can't compare an outlier like that. That's like saying every short squeeze is going to go to 2,500 because HKD went to 2,500. That's an outlier. It's a 1 in a million type of trade. Every recession is not 2008. 2008 is labeled the Great Recession for a reason. It's the Great Recession because it was the worst recession that we've had. Now, that does not factor in the Depression that was from the 20s, the 1920s. It's the worst recession that we've ever had. You've had many recessions between now and post-World War era that were nowhere near 2008. And to be honest with you, to have a recession coming off of 2021, where the economy was so out of control hot, the economy was growing in 2001 like a developing emerging market. It was growing at the pace of like a South American country. The United States is the largest economy on planet Earth. It cannot grow at a 5, 6, or 7% pace sustainably. It's not sustainable. It's too large to grow at that much of a percentage gain. So in order for that to slow down, that's normal economic cycle. And the labor market right now is so damn tight. Will it soften in the next couple of months? Yes, but that's needed. It's necessary. It's expected, which is why the jobs numbers going forward are going to be so damn important as everybody absorbs that information and realizes that the labor market is softening, but it still remains at its core stable. People aren't lining up for bread lines, okay, and soup kitchens. Unemployment's not going to go to 8%. Okay, will unemployment go up to 3.7, 3.8, maybe 4%? Yes, it will. But historically, that is still extremely low unemployment. 3.6 is not normal unemployment. That is a 50-year low. 50-year low. That's not a normal unemployment rate. So if you ever want to see inflation back to 2%, which the Fed wants to get inflation to, and they're working their asses off to get it there, you need the labor market to soften. That's okay. You don't have to be scared of the R word, especially coming out of the hottest economy that we've ever seen in 2021 coming out of the COVID era. This is why I'm telling you guys that, in my opinion, the best trading opportunities in this market are still in front of us. And that is tough to say because this has been one hell of a year. It's been one hell of a year. Okay? So that's why I think it's really important for you guys to kind of understand exactly where we are with everything here that we have in front of us. Okay? So I'm going to roll things over and we're going to hit the first segment of our live stream. Okay? We're going to hit the first segment of our live stream, but I want to make sure that you guys are well aware of the discount that we have running for here today. Okay? So for tonight, and this will be the last night until we do this. This will be the last night. All right? Instead of going up above 1,200 like we were supposed to do here today and as planned, we're going to extend till midnight for one more night the offer that we ran yesterday, which was a 46% off sale, which is off of the $22.12 regular price of our membership. It's normally $22.12, but for tonight and until tonight only, because we're going to leave this open because of the jobs number here tomorrow. And do not mistake our kindness for weakness, guys. We're doing this because there's a lot going on in the markets right now. And we want everyone who wants in to not let the price deter them, especially before the jobs numbers come out tomorrow, because this is the stuff that the market's going to care about in the month of August since there was no Fed meeting. So you guys can go to ttgoffer.com right now. You can enter the coupon code TTG121. Click apply code. That'll give you a 46% discount off of the $22.12 price. It drops the price all the way down to $11.75. Now, this price is going to go up at midnight tonight. The sale is extended until midnight tonight. And thank Adam, we've got 12 laptops here for tonight. And that's it for the sale that we're going to extend here for one more night. So please listen to me very carefully. We'll be moving the price up tomorrow, just like we did last week and earlier this week. The price of our membership has gone up $175 in about the last week and a half. I'm extending this. I'm going to keep this at this $11.75 price for you guys for one more day. So you go to ttgoffer.com. As long as you see a laptop in your checkout cart, that means you're getting one of the laptops. Type TTG121 coupon code, click apply code, check out. You get the 6% discount and a free laptop that you guys can trade with. Use it for work. Give it to your kid for school. Sell it on eBay. I don't care. It's totally free. It's for you guys. We even cover the shipping costs. We ship anywhere in the world. And of course, you have the double your money back guarantee. That double your money back guarantee is there to protect you and hold us accountable to you. Now, that $11.75 price that you're going to snag tonight, and for tonight only, because the price is going to go up at midnight. But if you snag that price today, you're locking yourself in at the $11.75 price point for next year as well. Now that's important because remember I told you 78% of our members renew their membership. So next year, our membership could be $2,500 on August 4th, 2023. It doesn't matter. You will only pay $1,175 if you want to renew your membership. Everything you get with True Trading Group's platform, because it's all inclusive. There's no upsells for courses. There's no upsells for tools. It's all listed on the checkout page. So everything you see on the checkout page is included when you guys join True Trading Group. Again, you have to enter the code TTG121 in order for the price to reflect the $1,175 number, and then just simply check out. There's 12 laptops that are available for the first 12 people that join this membership here today. These 12 spots are not going to last. We've had about over 250 new members that have signed up in the last week and a half because the secret is out at True Trading Group. TTG exists to help the retail trader to make money, and we're damn good at it. I'm sorry, over 280, I'm being told now. The number is actually over 280 members because the secret is out. So you guys can take advantage of this right here, right now. If you have questions about this membership, or if you are a current trial, Villa Chang says, how much for a lifetime membership? Lifetime memberships are not available at this moment in time. Okay, lifetime memberships are not available. If you are a trial member right now, or you used to be a trial member, or you used to be a regular member, and you guys want to come back and take advantage of this deal, you do not go to tgdoffer.com. We got to whitelist your email since you already had an account with us if you want this discount. So instead, send a text message to the phone number you see at the bottom of your screen. The phone number is 786-505-4047. Again, it's 786-505-4047. Send a text with your name and email, and we'll get you guys taken care of, and we'll get you hooked up. As long as you see a laptop in your checkout cart, you know that you're getting one. We cover the shipping costs. We ship globally, anywhere in the world. As long as DHL goes to your country, we'll get it there. Sorry about that little early sales pitch, guys, but I do want to make sure that everybody has a fair shot at getting this. I'm keeping this price within reach for everybody because of the importance of the economic data that is coming out and is going to unfold over the next 2 weeks between the jobs data and the inflation data that you're going to get in CPI and PPI numbers. The market is going to be waiting for that information. And that information is going to dictate whether this rally that you've seen in the market, whether it can continue and push even further higher, or if there's going to be another pullback that can provide you another opportunity to grab some stocks at Black Friday discount prices for your long-term portfolio so you can build some wealth for you and your family for years to come. That is why this is so important. That is why this moment in the market is so crucial. And that's why I want to make sure that everybody that wants an opportunity to take advantage of this platform can do so. You just have to go to ttgoffer.com and enter the coupon code TTG121. Okay? So there you have it. All right? So again, sorry about the early sales pitch, guys, but I do want to roll things over now and make sure that we can head on into the first segment of this live stream, which is where, and yes, I will be talking about AMC. Okay? AMC had earnings today. They got this special dividend. You got this APE vehicle that is being talked about. I will go over AMC in just a few moments. Okay, so I am going to get into now the most commonly asked questions that we've gotten from members and from non-members. So let's go ahead right now, guys, and let's go ahead and begin that little top 5 most commonly asked questions. Question number 1. If you could teach one thing to your members to give them the best chance of success in the market, what would it be? Man, that's a tough question. If I could teach one thing, I would say if I can teach them one thing, it would honestly be the importance of risk management and the importance of being realistic with your process and with your journey. People think that the stock market is a get-rich-quick scheme. It's not. Becoming successful in the stock market it's a skill. It's a skill just like any other. It requires you to actually put in a little bit of effort in order for you to become successful at that skill. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme. There's not, traders out there that have a crystal ball that can see into the future that know exactly what stocks are going to do. They are educated to identify high probability setups and opportunities in the market and put themselves on the right side of that probability over and over and over again. Sometimes people get very excited when they join True Trading Group and they try to run before they walk. Take your time. The market's not going anywhere. Go through the courses. Trade on our simulator. Our simulator is free, guys. It lets you trade stocks and options with fake money before you get started with real money. Make sure you can actually implement what you are learning. And then also risk management. Too many people have no idea how to control their risk. You can't control how far a stock is going to run. You can buy a stock at $10. You can't control if it's going to 12, 15, 20, or 50. But what you absolutely can control is how much money you're going to lose on a trade if you're wrong. My mentor, my boss, who was one of the partners at the fund that I worked for coming right out of college, told me a quote that stuck with me for life and completely changed my trading career. And it was, successful traders are more concerned with how much they're going to lose if they're wrong. Struggling traders are more concerned with how much they're going to lose. How much they're going to make if they're right. Okay? That is how it works. All right? That is what I think is the most important thing, because you can't lose more money when you're wrong than you make when you're right. Just the math doesn't work itself out. Forget about take trading, remove the emotional aspect of trading. Remove, stocks are going up and stocks are going down. Break trading down to the actual math, statistics. Okay? There's a reason why if you graduate college with a statistics degree, right? Statistics is one of the most sought after degrees entering the hedge fund space. Okay. I wasn't statistics. I was finance and economics. But now in this day and age, when you have a lot more computerized programming, statistics is everything. So let's break trading down to the statistics. If you are losing, let's say $300 when you're wrong, but you're only making $150 when you're right, you are never going to be consistently profitable. Because in order for you to be break even at that point, you have to be right 75% of the time. That's not a realistic number to achieve for someone that's first starting out trading. Can you get to a 75% win rate over time and as you get better and as you learn? Yes, absolutely you can. But most people don't have enough money to just bleed themselves out in the beginning until they get to that point. You don't want to force yourself to have a 75% win rate just to break even. If you get yourself to a 75% win rate, you want to be a full-time trader earning income that you never realized that was even possible for you in the past. You can't lose more when you're wrong than you make when you're right. And that's why risk management is the single most important thing when you guys are going to try to become traders and investors into the stock market. Not enough people do it. Not enough people teach it. Why? Because it's not sexy. Everyone wants to come in here and be like, I made $1 bajillion on HKD. Well, how much did you risk on the trade is what actually will matter and will actually keep you consistent over the long run. I'll teach you guys how to do that, because it was actually one of the things that I struggled with most early in my career. Early in my career, I never had a problem with huge wins, but I also had huge losses. And my P&L was simply not reflecting the quality of trader that I was. And it wasn't until I got my risk management under control that I was able to turn things around in my own career. So I'm living, breathing proof that trading like a cowboy does not work. Yes. Did I have monster wins? And I was like, yeah, I thought I was the man. Yes. But then I was very quickly humbled because I would have monster losses as well. And once I got the losses under control, my wins didn't get any bigger. My losses just got smaller. And therefore, I started to make more money at the end of the month. And my P&L started to reflect the quality of the trader that I was. So risk management, in my opinion, single most important thing that I would teach people when they're first starting out. Next question. I hope that helps answer your question. I really do, because it's very important. I hope that was helpful. Okay. Is there any time that you should fall in love with a stock? If so, when and why, or why not? Never. You should never fall in love with a stock. You want to know why? All a stock is, it's a couple of letters. That's it. That's all it is. It's a couple of letters. Don't ever fall in love with a stock. Falling in love with a stock is a very dangerous thing. Falling in love with a stock makes you ignore warning signs. It makes you ignore the negative facts that go against whatever your thesis is. It causes you to do things that will most likely bring you outside of your risk tolerance, like averaging down on positions. Like you'll buy a stock at $20, it'll go to 15, and you're like, no, this thing's gonna squeeze, this thing's gonna squeeze. And you'll buy more at 15, then the stock's at 12, and then it's at 10. And you're like, oh shit, what do I do? And then it bounces back to 13, 14. And you're like, oh, now's the squeeze. Then you buy more. And then it drops back down to 10. And that's how you find yourself in a much bigger position than you initially planned on. And that's how you have much bigger losses than you initially planned on incurring. That goes back to the risk management that we were just talking about. Falling in love with a stock makes risk management nearly impossible because you refuse to exit. You refuse to admit that you were wrong. And again, going back to the very beginning of my trading career, I struggled with that mightily. I would refuse to admit that I was wrong. I had a lot of success very early on. Guys, I got hired at the hedge fund in 2007. I won Trader of the Year award in 2008. I was the youngest Okay, I actually had like 6 traders underneath me that I was delegating responsibility to, and I was the youngest one. I was delegating responsibility to all 6 traders that were all older than me and had more experience than me, many of which hated me for that. And that's another, whatever, that's another conversation. But I am proof of that. All right. So, that's something I think that a lot of people need to understand about like falling in love with the stock. I used to fall in love with stocks. I used to refuse to admit that I was wrong. And when I would refuse to admit that I was wrong, I would hold for way too long than I should, and I would incur larger losses than I should have. So falling in love with a stock is a very dangerous thing. All right. Next question. Okay. All right. So you know what? I see a lot of people that are asking me about AMC. So let me actually do this. Let me just skip. Okay. Let's skip over questions 3, 4, 5. Let's get to AMC because I know everybody wants to talk about AMC. Let me actually pull AMC up on my charts and we can have a discussion about it. Okay. So let's talk about AMC. Okay, when we talk about falling in love with the stock and being emotional with the stock, I mean, there's no greater example than the movement that there's been behind AMC, right? Let's talk about what happened with AMC, because all anybody has been talking about, the earnings from AMC have been completely thrown out the window. Okay, and I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a warning right now because the AMC stock announcement is not what many of you may think. So I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a warning here with regards to AMC and the announcement that Adam Aaron made here today. Now, I had told you guys last night on my live stream, if you guys watched my live stream last night, I told you very clearly that I was concerned that AMC could be a buy the rumor, sell the news type of trade. Now, what I mean by buy the rumor, sell the news type of trade is that AMC has rallied in a huge way going into its earnings release. Okay. It rallied in a huge way going into its earnings. Look at this move that this stock made in the last couple of days as we rallied into its earnings announcement. I get very cautious when stocks rally into their earnings release because essentially you have to understand why is the stock rallying into its earnings. It's rallying into earnings because everybody is expecting the earnings to be good. So everybody is buying the stock ahead of the earnings announcement. Once the earnings announcement actually comes out, the problem that occurs is that the stock has already moved 20 or 30%, and all of the excitement and all of the positivity behind what could be a positive earnings announcement gets lost. And everybody then takes advantage of that event to then take their profit because the stock is up 30% over the last couple of days, and everybody takes profit and they sell the stock. Now, I told you that yesterday in the live stream that I was concerned about a buy the rumor, sell the news type of trade in AMC. Today, AMC was exactly a buy the rumor, sell the news, but there was something else that added and fueled the sell the news type of move that you are seeing here right now today. And this is the warning that I want to talk to you. For those people that are just joining us on the live stream right now, I'm giving you guys a warning about this AMC stock announcement. It's not what many of you think. Today, in AMC's earnings, Adam Aaron has announced, okay, that shareholders of AMC are going to be receiving a special dividend. This special dividend is going to be a preferred equity share of a vehicle that is going to be listed under the ticker symbol APE, APE. Now, the problem with this, there's a lot of misinformation that's been circling around social media on exactly what this means. Guys, we got to first welcome Matt. Matt is the newest member of True Trading Group. There's just 11 of those laptops left. Everybody welcome Matt. Matt is the newest member of the family. There are just 11 of those laptops left, guys. Remember, I'm leaving this price, this 46% discount. I'm leaving it for you here for one more night. Tomorrow's jobs number is going to be very important. And then the week after, you're going to be getting some inflation data that the market's going to care about very, very much. So you guys can just go to ttgoffer.com, type in the coupon code TTG121. I assure you, the price is going up at midnight. The price of our membership has gone up $175 over the last couple of weeks. It is going to continue to go up at midnight tonight. So you guys, Matt, welcome to the family, brother. I'm excited to have you part of the fam. But you guys can go to ttgoffer.com, enter the coupon code right now, TTG121, click apply code. If you have questions about the membership, do not hesitate. Send a text message. Don't call. Send a text message to 786-505-4047. All right. So let's get back to AMC. This special dividend is going to be issued to people that are shareholders of AMC. Now, this special dividend, shares of AMC, could possibly become dilutive to the actual shares of AMC. Because at any point in time, and this is according to the release, the 8K that's been issued by AMC, at any point in time, the company can hold a shareholder vote. If shareholders vote to approve the conversion of an APE preferred equity share into an AMC common equity share, that is going to be dilutive to AMC. That will increase the size of the float in AMC. It will add to the amount of shares outstanding, which makes a short squeeze more difficult. Some people are under the impression that this special dividend can, for some reason, cause short sellers to cover their position. It's not true. This could end up being dilutive if it is ever voted that the APE preferred equity shares are converted into common stock of AMC. So if you own one share of AMC and you get one share of APE, you can convert, if approved by shareholders, that one share of APE could turn into a share of AMC. Now you have two, not one. So instead of you being able to sell one share of AMC in the market, you can sell two. This is directly from Benzinga itself. Benzinga, which is the Benzinga Pro newsfeed, which is what we have on our platform included in your membership. You don't have to pay for it. It'll cost you over $1,000 if you go to Benzinga yourself, but it's included with your membership to True Trading Group when you join for just the $11.75. We spent years building relationships with these companies so we can offer their products on our platform. AMC CEO Adam Aron said, AMC can issue more APE preferred equity units in the future. AMC CEO said specifically, and I quote, consider the preferred equity dividend as a 2-for-1 stock split. AMC Entertainment Holdings files for mixed shelf offering, size not disclosed. This does not affect AMC now and is not dilutive now. I need everyone to understand this is not dilutive right now. It may become dilutive in the future, but in no way does this force short sellers to cover their position. This actually does not have much effect on AMC today at all. All it does is leave a possibility of dilution of AMC shares in the future. And that is why AMC stock is trading down. Adam Aron, the CEO of AMC, said, quote, candidly, I've seen no evidence of so-called fake or synthetic shares existing, but many of you disagree. This preferred equity dividend goes only to company-issued shares, so it will have the impact of a share count or unique dividend. That means some people are under the impression that naked short sellers are going to get jammed because of this special dividend. Adam Aron is telling you he does not see the existence of synthetic shares or fake shares, which would be naked short sellers. only those people that own company-issued shares of AMC will be issued the special dividend unit of APE. This will not cause short sellers to cover their position. They're not getting jammed with extra shares on their short position. It is also not dilutive to AMC right now, but it could be in the future if shareholders vote for it. Now, APE itself will not need shareholder approval to further dilute APE. In the filing, it states that APE units or APE shares could be issued at any time. So at any point in the future, Adam Aron could decide to issue more units or shares of APE, which is the special dividend. And those shares and units of APE, if ever approved in a shareholder vote, could be converted into regular shares of AMC. That would become dilutive. So I want to make sure everybody understands the big picture, the full situation. Okay? This is not that directly impactful on AMC itself right now, today. Now, should you be concerned that this is bad for AMC? No. Should you be concerned for AMC shareholders who dive into APE? That's an entirely different story. My concern about this APE vehicle is that they kind of have free reign to do whatever they want with it. That's my concern with this APE vehicle. Now, it's yet to be seen how the company treats this vehicle. But APE and AMC are not the same thing. You also have to understand that as well. Okay, so it seems to me, and what I've read so far in the filings, that APE will be further diluted. Now, if APE gets diluted, that does not impact AMC. Only if it is voted upon for APE to be converted into common shares of AMC would it then become diluted for AMC. Okay? Does everybody understand this entire situation? I want to make sure that we are very clear. Most likely, I don't think it'll ever be agreed upon. I don't think they'll ever get the shareholder approval because AMC, more than any other stock, is held by retail investors. Now, usually when large cap companies come down to shareholder votes, usually it's like 4 shareholders that literally decide what happens. Because you literally have a handful of people that control more than 50% of the shares of a company. So usually, I get all the prospectus emails, right? Like, okay, I'm a shareholder of, I'm a shareholder of AMD. When AMD has their annual shareholder meeting, they're going to vote on a bunch of different things, management compensation. They're going to vote on a bunch of stuff. I could submit my vote. My vote is completely meaningless. I can vote, sure, I have the right to, but guess what? It means jack. Because the majority shareholders are going to be founders of the company and then the largest financial institutions in the world. Vanguard, BlackRock, other hedge funds that own 5% of the company, 9% of the company. They're the ones whose votes actually matter. AMC is very, very different because over 80% of shareholders of AMC are held by you guys. I don't own shares of AMC, but retail investors own like 80% of the company. So I don't think like Ape Nation and everybody is going to approve that dilution. So I don't know if it's ever going to be converted. I don't. Will Ponce says, so now that you have been focused on the negative, is there anything positive about it? Guys, listen, I'm not focusing on the negative. I'm just giving you the facts. This is in my opinion, this is a non-event for AMC stock. The positive should have been their earnings, which were great. Not this. That's why I'm actually disappointed in Adam Aron and AMC. The earnings weren't bad. The company actually had decent earnings. Why muddy your earnings with this? It's a non-event for AMC stock. All you've done is lay the potential for down the road for dilution. It has no impact on AMC. The focus should have been Top Gun was a monster. Jurassic Park was a monster. People are going back to the movies. And guess what? Movie theaters are recession resistant. Because instead of going out to a $100 dinner, you can go to a $20 movie. That's what the focus should have been. Not this ape special dividend. You should have come out and said, earnings were great. Top Gun was a monster. Jurassic Park was fantastic. We're seeing people coming back to the movie theaters in droves. And we expect that to continue. And even in the face of an economic slowdown, we expect strong numbers and growth because consumers like going to the movies. That's what the focus should have been because the numbers were good. But it got muddied because everyone's trying to figure out what the hell is this ape? What is this special dividend? What's preferred shares? How does this even work? What does this mean? Is this good? Is this bad? Short squeeze? No short squeeze? Dilution? No dilution? What's going to happen? They muddied it. I don't think it was necessary. I'm disappointed. I think if AMC just came out with their earnings and didn't do this, I think the stock would not be at $16.70. We wouldn't be at $16.70, right? The stock would not be down 8.5% if they just said, these are our earnings. Those are my thoughts. You know, I'm not Will and anybody else that feels like I'm focusing on the negative. I'm not focusing on the negative. I didn't say anything negative about AMC. I'm just disappointed in this. That's all. And I want to make sure that everybody that's on this live stream fully understands what exactly took place. I want to make sure you understand what this means. Like what a lot of people don't know. A lot of people don't know what preferred equity means. A lot of people don't know what dilution means or what shareholder votes mean. A lot of people don't understand that stuff. There's a lot of people that are holding AMC. And what I do on these live streams, I try to give you just the facts. I try not to include too much emotion in things. I try to just give you guys, you know, based on my experiences and my knowledge, when I get a piece of information, I try to lay it out for you. You know, AMC was trading up near $20 a share before they announced this ape dividend. Now it's back under 17. The stock was doing so well. Like we were about to break out through this resistance level. This level of AMC, this level was clear resistance, guys. Look at this level here that you had around $19. It was resistance back here in April, and then it was resistance here in the middle of July. We broke above that level today. We could have easily continued this rally. AMC could have went all the way to 21. Instead, you have all this confusion. And nobody knows what it means, and now the stock's down 8.5%. So I'm not trying to be negative, but to answer your question specifically, Will, now that you covered the negative, is there any positive? I don't think there is a positive. Okay? I want nothing more for AMC to go to $1 million a share. I want everyone to make money that owns shares of this company. I really do. But at the same time, I have a responsibility to TTG members and I have a responsibility to viewers of this live stream to give you the information as I see it. Now, you can take that analysis and do with it whatever you want. I just want to make sure that I give you guys the information that can help you make the best decisions that are right for you. That's it. That's all it is. You're not going to get what I just said on other channels. On other channels, you're going to get a bunch of conspiracy theories and synthetic shares this and naked shorts that, and so I'm going to give you guys my honest opinions when I go over this stuff with you. We talk about the facts here so that you guys can make money, and that's all I care about. That's why TTG exists, to give you the information that can help you make money. That's why it exists, right? That's why it exists. So I feel like we just, I feel like Adam Aaron did a bad job of this. Earnings weren't bad. It's not like you had to cover something up and swipe something on. It's not like you're like, hey, look over here, look over here, look over here, while your house is burning down, right? Your house was fine. The AMC house is fine. Earnings weren't bad. Like, they weren't. You didn't have to do this. Look over here, ape. Special dividend. You didn't have to do that. The company's fundamentals are improving, thanks largely because of retail investors like many of you that stepped in and bought shares of AMC during COVID. You saved this company. Do you realize that? Every person that bought shares of AMC, you saved this company. It allowed AMC to raise desperately needed capital during COVID. That allowed this company to survive and eventually go on to hopefully become bigger and better than it is today. That's what the public markets exist to do. You helped make that possible. And I just want to make sure that everybody understands what this really means. That's it. Hate me for it, love me for it. It is what it is. How many of you are apes, but are now part of True Trading Group and are now educated and you're now making money? Type the number 1 in chat if you're an ape, but you're now part of True Trading Group. And now you guys are making money. You're becoming better traders. Type the number 1 in chat right now. If you're an ape, but now you're part of True Trading Group, type the number 1 in chat right now, guys. I want to see it. I want to know. There's nothing wrong with it. Ape Nation stood up for something, stood up for change, something that I believed in as well. Look at all these number 1s. These are all, look at this. I love it. I love it. I love it. Beautiful, guys. Beautiful. All right. Excellent. I love it. Look at all these number 1s. I love it. Hell yeah. Javier goes, I was born an ape, but I'm going to die with TTG. I like that. I love that. I do love that. Guys, how many people are on the live stream right now that are not members of True Trading? If you're not a member of True Trading Group, type the letters TTG. Now, if you're not a member of True Trading Group, just type TTG. Type the letters TTG if you're not a member. I just want to see who we have on the live stream that's not. I just saw, obviously, how many people are TTG members. But if you're not a member, go ahead and type the letters TTG right now. I want to see how many people are on here that are not members. Let me see. Let's read them out. Alexo, we got Undefined, Ali, Wilson Bradley, Tommy. Oh, sorry, Tony. Sorry about that, Tony. Tony Benuelos. I hope I pronounced that correctly. I feel like I did. Martin, Mason Song. We got Steven, Don Gonzo, Lavelle, Corey, ABP, Mark Peltier, A-Star Fit, Last Man Standing. Sounds like you got like a CrossFit business there. Rio Diamond, Latin Active, Joshua Petit Home, Tony Cleveland, what's good? Nicholas Das, Vincent Anella, Joseph Gallant, Adam Israel, Ronald, Fight the Good Fight, welcome back, man. I haven't seen you on the last couple of live streams. Fight the Good Fight, welcome back. I've seen you on lives before. I recognize the username. Welcome back. All right. Yo, John Bianchi, what's up, man? Ciao. Ciao. Yes, A-Star Fit. I know A-Star Fit goes, it's a personal training business. Nice, man. My brother-in-law has a personal training business. And he goes, I'm coming. I'm ready for you, man. A-Star Fit, Last Man Standing. I'm ready for you. TT fam is ready for you. We are ready for you. Guys, listen, all of you that are typing the letters TTG, I want to make sure that you all understand everyone that just typed TTG, that when you do join True Trading Group, though, you are joining a platform. You're not just getting access to just trade alerts. Okay, you're going to get a professional level of education similar to what I got when I worked at the fund. It's in-depth and complex, yet very easy to understand and implement quickly. Whether you never trade a stock a day in your life or you've been doing this for 10 years and you're looking to get an edge, the platform can help you guys reach your goals. People ask us all the time, like, what makes TTG different from other platforms? It's the fact, or groups rather, it's the fact that we're a platform. Like, you're going to be getting access to not just education, not just trade alerts, but also tools that professional traders have access to that give them more information that increases their chances of success by helping them make better decisions. We've spent years building relationships with some of today's top fintech companies. If you went to these companies on your own, you're going to spend about $5,000. You're going to spend about $5,000 a year. Okay, don't do that. Like, there's things you need. Even if you don't join True Trading Group, you're going to need some of these things. Like, you're going to get Benzinga Pro's real-time newsfeed. That's over $1,000 a year if you go to Benzinga. It's free with your membership. You're going to get Trading Views charts. That's like $600 a year. It's free with your membership. Full book level 2 from Quote Media directly. You get unusual options activity, dark pool data, the trade ideas scanners, a few $100 a year. That's included. ETNA simulators, like just under $1,000 a year. That's included. Our entire curriculum, 17 courses, multiple chapters in each course, multiple lessons in each chapter. Similar version of what I learned that I worked at the fund. You get access to all of them for the $11.75. There's no upsell for courses. An additional video library that's got over 300 hours of workshops and webinars that we've done with members. That's all included as well, on top of all of our trade alerts from myself and the other professional traders that are mods in TTG. And you guys are going to be getting access to also analyst ratings, insider buying, short data, a full trading journal, proprietary scanners where you can create your own custom scans, and so much more. It's all included, guys. It's all included when you guys join the TTG platform. I left $200K on the table because I fell in love with AMC. I found TTG and was taught discipline and snapped me out of my Latino soap opera love affair with AMC. It was a hard journey, but am now profitable. Yes, that is what matters. Yes, that is what matters. Becoming profitable. That's what I'm talking about. Benzinga just said Adam Aaron is joining TTG. Yeah, I wish he would. I wish he would have consulted me on this news. Tim Brady. It was actually Tom Brady's birthday. The courses are very impressive. Thank you, Tim. Thank you. Thank you very much. A simplified and expanded upon version. Tim is actually a new member. Tim actually just recently joined. Tim actually just joined recently as a TTG member. So the courses are very impressive. Thank you, Tim. Thank you very much. All right. Guys, on top of everything, you're joining a community of about 9,700 members that are led by our team of full-time trading mods that have a combined 100 years of trading experience between us and have about a collective win rate of just under 80%. Results matter, True Trading guys. It's your results that matter. Your P&L actually matters, which is why we base the double your money back guarantee on your P&L. If you don't make the 1175 at least once, join your membership. We'll give you back 2,300. What's the number? 2,350 actually. 1175 times 2, 2,350. So we'll give you back $2,350. That's the deal. You sign up, you'll pay 1175. Don't make the 1175 back at least once. I'm going to give you back 2,350. That's the deal. Again, guys, TTG members are making money and they're becoming better traders. I asked at the beginning of the show, and I'll show you again. Guys, members, watch. Members of True Trading Group. If you're making money and becoming better traders, type the $sign in chat. Type the $sign in chat. If you are a member and you're making money and becoming better traders. I know I asked you earlier on the live stream, but there's a lot of new people that just joined listening to the AMC commentary. Listen, look, read, count the amount of people that are telling you that they're becoming better traders because of this platform. It's not just join TTG because my trade alerts are the best. That's not what True Trading Group is all about. It's about leveling the playing field. It's about allowing you, the retail trader, to stand up against the professional trader working at a firm in New York City. That's what it's about. By giving you access to the same level of education and access to the same tools and resources that they have access to. They're not better than you. They're not smarter than you. They just got an education. They have access to more tools than you do. That's why True Trading Group exists. To level this playing field and to empower the retail trader. You guys just have to go to ttgoffer.com and enter the coupon code TTG121. That'll get you the 46% discount. This offer stands until midnight tonight only. I'm extending it because I think tomorrow is going to be a huge day for the market. Jobs numbers going to be very important. And as soon as you wrap up jobs numbers, you're going to start getting, okay, then you're going to start getting inflation data. And it's going to be important. And it's going to dictate what the market's going to do for the entire rest of the year. You seem legit until all these bots. You seem legit until all these bots? LOL, nice trick, man. Why does everybody think you guys are? Guys, all my teaching members, type the word Wilson. If you're a member of True Trading Group, type the word Wilson, please. Type the word Wilson. I need to know. I've never seen bots in a YouTube chat. I didn't know that that's even a thing. So members of True Trading Group, please type the word Wilson so Wilson Bradley can see that you are not a bot. So Wilson, there you go. You can see the hundreds of members that are typing your name. In case you guys can't see, okay, in case you guys can't see, I'm not, I wasn't able to just reprogram my bot that fast, but there you guys have it. There's all my members typing Wilson. All right. So again, guys, just go to tgdoffer.com. As long as you see a laptop in your checkout cart, you know you're getting a laptop. There's 11 of them left. The next 11 people to join will get them. Error 404 bot malfunction. Oh, that's good. That's good. That was my favorite. It's clear you pre-programmed every name on the planet to prepare for this. Yes, Jimmy, you caught me, bro. Jimmy, you caught me, man. Does not compute command. Don't unplug me. I'm real. You guys are awesome. I love you guys. Buffering, bot loading, Wilson. Oh, you guys are fantastic. You guys really are. So guys, yeah, that's it. All right. So go listen, you want the 46% discount. Okay. You want the 46% discount. You guys got to go ahead and go to the tgoffer.com site right now and get yourself some chat before tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, you're going to get the jobs data at 8:30, and then you're going to get inflation data coming up after that next week. And it's going to be nuts. Okay. It is going to be wild. All right. One of the best trading environments that I've ever seen. Don't try to trade through this stuff on your own. Get yourself the free laptop. Why would so many members go to a YouTube live stream? It's because we learn so much good stuff here, just like in TTG courses and chat. Angel Rain, I love you, man. Appreciate you. Angel. Got my laptop today. Nice, Stella, with the free laptop. Stella's got her groove back, getting that free laptop. I like it. Congrats on the free laptop. What is this laptop thing? Ngok Nguyen. So basically, what this free laptop thing is if you are one of the next 11 people to go to ttgoffer.com and enter the coupon code TTG121, you will get a free laptop with your subscription. That is what that is. We will even cover the shipping cost. You do not have to enter your address when you join. You'll get a welcome email that includes instructions on how to claim your free laptop. Folks, the code word for tonight, this is for members only. If you're not a member, don't worry about this code word. This is for members only. We do a bunch of fun giveaways. We give away cash. This is part of a $5,000 giveaway. The code word for tonight is Wilson. Thank you, Wilson. The code word for tonight is Wilson, folks. This is for TTG members only. If you're not a member, don't worry about this. It's for a giveaway that we do with our members. All right, code word tonight is Wilson, folks. Code word is Wilson. Okay. So that's it, guys. Again, 786-505-4047 if you guys have questions about the membership. Okay. All right. Let's move it on and let's go over to our next segment of the live stream, which is If I Traded It. First up, on the If I Traded It segment of our live stream. Now, what I'm going to do here now, okay, is I am going to go over with you 5 different ticker symbols and tell you how I would trade these stocks tomorrow. Okay, a lot of people are asking about these stocks specifically, so we're going to go over them. AMC, obviously one that everybody is asking about. Now, the thing about AMC, I think AMC is a very choppy trade tomorrow as everybody tries. I'm having problems signing up, says Joseph Gallant. Okay, Joseph Gallant, listen, brother, I'm talking to you. Joseph Gallant, I'm talking to you directly, and anybody else that has an issue. If you are having a hard time signing up, Joseph, you see that number right there at the bottom of your screen? Send a text message to that phone number, Joseph, right now. Don't call it. It's a text-only number. Send a text message to that phone number, and we will manually help you get signed up. All right, that's for Joseph Gallant and anybody else. Okay, Joseph, I'm pretty sure you used to be a trial member of True Trading, if I'm not mistaken. How do I know this? I'm pretty sure you used to be a trial member. So again, if you used to be a trial, okay, or if you are a current trial or a previous member, you guys send a text message to 786-505-4047. Okay, so AMC tomorrow, I think is going to be actually a very choppy trade because I think a lot of people are struggling with trying to digest what this news means because it's very confusing. A lot of people don't actually know what it means. So I think you're going to get, a lot of choppiness tomorrow. You have a support level. Oh, we got to welcome Adam. Adam is the newest member of the group. Everybody welcome Adam. There's now just 10 of those laptops left. Everybody welcome Adam. Maybe it's Adam Aaron. Maybe he did join. But welcome Aaron to the TTG family. There are now just 10 laptops remaining. Everybody welcome Adam. All right. So again, guys, the price is going to go up at midnight. The price has gone up $175 over the last week and a half. It's going to go up again tonight. So grab it still while it's at $11.75 and you get the 46% off. The double your money back guarantee is there. Okay. Chances are you're not going to need it since 78% of our members renew their membership and we've only had to refund 2.5% of our members. So chances are you're not going to need it, but it's there to protect you. It's there to protect your investment and it's there to hold us accountable to you to make sure we can give you everything you need to improve your chances of success. Okay. All right. Let's talk about this 1625 level on AMC because this is the level that I'm watching. 1625 on AMC used to be a level of support right back there on August 2nd. Then after hours today, we dropped right into that level. We overshot it a little bit on the initial sell-off, which is normal, that initial volatility of the announcement. And then we bounced back down to that level. We held it again, and then we moved higher. If AMC breaks below 1625, guys, I'm sorry to say it, but I think that stock has room to the downside. And I think AMC will start to drift back down into the 15s. And I think you can start looking at potential support levels around 1550, 1560 is going to be one potential level of support. And that is going to be this little structure that I see back there on the 22nd. But eventually, major support, in my opinion, is going to be 1525. And I do think that AMC, if it breaks 1625, I think there's a little bit more room to the downside here. And I think that stock trades under 16 and gets into the mid 15s. And then the stock, I think, gets very, very choppy down in that region because there is a lot of support down there. And then again, the earnings were not bad. So I think once people can look past this ape thing and try to figure out what this ape thing actually means, if you digest just the earnings and the expected guidance on AMC, I think the stock could recover once it gets into the 15s. So I'm looking for maybe a little bit more downside into the 15s, but then I think AMC does have the opportunity to bounce from there. That's AMC. Now let's move on to the next stock of if I trade it, and that is going to be APDN. I actually did trade APDN today. It was actually a really nice winner for us in the afternoon when the stock had its little move here late into the day. But I didn't like the way that we closed. There's a lot of resistance up here between $7 and $8, and we put in a pretty vicious tail around $7.40. And I'll draw the resistance levels out here for you so you can all see them clearly for everyone that's on, these like a smaller screen. And I'll draw these levels out for you guys. Okay, so if you draw a line across like $7 and you draw a line across like, $8, you find yourself inside of this pretty big resistance zone on APDN. And you'll see here this previous resistance that was there in November. And then you go back to July and August of last year. And then you can go back even further to May of last year, and you find, and then again, here's June of last year, just a lot of wick off tops there around $7.50, $8. And we pushed right into that level today, and then we rejected very heavily. APDN announced that they were doing an offering. The stock did not move lower. It actually moved higher. It caught some people that were short that news, and the stock actually jammed them up. And I think they got squeezed up there over 7. But then there's just too much selling pressure up there at $7.50, $8. I'm not overly confident on APDN's ability to break through $8 resistance. That resistance really showed its face today. And I think that the best trade on APDN is behind us. I think it gets very choppy inside of this area. And I think that a pullback is probably in order on APDN. I wouldn't be surprised if we gapped up slightly, but then I think that there's too much resistance up here between $7 and $8. So even if we do trade a little bit higher tomorrow, longs, I don't think we break through 8. If you do get through 8, it'll be one hell of a short squeeze, and I will probably trade it long if we do get through 8. But my initial thoughts are that we are not able to break through 8, and the stock then pulls back from there. That's APDN. Next is going to be CGTX. CGTX had a huge move today on the back of an announcement with their Alzheimer treatment, and then the thing just ran out of steam, and it's dead in the water now after hours. I don't envision myself trading this stock again tomorrow. I did trade it today. I don't see myself trading this thing tomorrow. There was a pretty strong resistance level that the stock was not able to hold above, and that is very disappointing. There's 2 levels that it was not able to hold above, and that tells me that the stock does not have follow through. And one of the resistance levels was going to be like $3.50. Very clear resistance there. Used to be support. We could not even hold above that. Never mind your previous level before that, which you can see here very clearly, used to be support. Then it became resistance. We could not hold that. We could not hold this level. We're beneath all of them. I don't think CGTX gives you another move. I think that stock is kind of dead in the water. Not something that I plan on trading. I think that move is finished. Next, NVIV. Another one that was big on the screen today. I actually did trade NVIV today. I lost money on NVIV today. But APDN was where I made my money today. NVIV was trying so hard to break through and squeeze through this really big wedge, big bull flag pattern that you had here. It tried so hard to break through that level, and then when it cracked out of it. I don't see this being another trade. I kind of have a feel like this stock is kind of, exhausted its tank. There was a couple of resistance levels here it was not able to hold. I think this is a horrific looking daily candle. I don't like this stock. I think it probably just trades between $7 and $8.50 tomorrow. I don't think there's going to be a trade there at NVIV. We're going to finish things out with the SPY and the overall markets. Everyone, we're going to talk about what I expect for tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be a little bit of a tricky one. I'm going to give you kind of an if this, then that scenario, because I don't know what the jobs number is going to be tomorrow. So you're going to get non-farm payrolls tomorrow morning at around 8:30. If that non-farm payroll number comes in right in line with expectations, it's probably a net positive for the market. It initially sees the markets probably trade higher to 416, 417, but then I don't think the markets have enough juice to break through this resistance level. So if the non-farm payroll numbers tomorrow bring you higher to 417, I think we stall at 417, and then you can experience a little bit of a pullback. If the numbers are worse than expected, I think you can engulf the last 3 days in one day. Okay, so I think it's possible you can engulf the last 3 trading days in one candle if the numbers are worse than expected. And I think you can get a candle tomorrow that looks something like this, and I will trade that, okay, where you're going to take today, yesterday, and Tuesday, that trading range, you're going to engulf those 3 days in one candle. Everybody welcome Burrell. Welcome to the TG family. That means there's just 9 of those laptops left now, guys. You just have to go to ttgoffer.com. You got to enter the coupon code TTG121. That'll get you the 46% discount. It'll get you the free laptop. As long as you see a laptop in the checkout cart, you know you're getting one. Okay, you don't have to enter your address. You'll get a welcome email when you sign up. It'll give you instructions on how to claim that free laptop. All right. If you have questions about the membership, send a text to 786-505-4047. Guys, don't sleep on this. Okay, this offer is good until midnight. The price has already gone up $175 over the last week and a half. It's going to go up again at midnight. Grab it now at 11.75. Lock yourself in at 11.75. So next year, when you want to renew your membership, it doesn't matter if our membership's $2,500. You only pay the 11.75. You got the double your money back guarantee. Okay, so this is what I'm looking for tomorrow on the SPY. If the numbers are bad, I think we engulf the last 3 trading days. I think we get back down to 408. 408 would be the level that I'm going to look for. If the numbers are good, then I think you have a candle that looks something similar to this, where we push up to 417, stall, and then eventually settle down around 414, 415. Somewhere in that region. So again, I'm giving you an if this, then that scenario because I don't know what the jobs numbers are going to be. And the market tomorrow will move based on that information. So we got to have a game plan either way. The number comes out at 8:30 a.m. Eastern. I'll be with my members in chat, pre-market, walking through the game plan as we do each and every single day. All right. What would be considered good? Right in line with expectations. Okay, give or take 5,000 jobs. Right in line with the expectations, give or take 5,000 jobs either way is right in line with the expectation. And then I think the markets could give you maybe a little bit more upside to 416, 417. The thing about the jobs number, actually, if you have a huge miss either way, I think the markets are not going to like it. If the number is so much better than expected, I don't think the markets are necessarily going to like it, because that's going to then fuel into the, ooh, that's not good for inflation. You need the jobs market to soften in order for inflation to come down. But at the same time, you need the jobs market to remain stable to avoid a bad recession. So if the number is really bad to the downside, the market's not going to like it because they feel like the job market is cracking. If it's really good to the upside, they're going to be like, oh, that's not good because that's not good for inflation. If the number comes in line with expectations, it's going to be a net positive because that means that the jobs market is doing what it is expected to do, which is a good thing. And it's good for inflation, and it still provides a very stable jobs market, which is the backbone of a strong economy. All right. So there you have it, folks. Does anybody have any questions? All right, that concludes the If I Traded It segment of our live stream, where I went over a couple different ticker symbols that people ask me about. I'll open things up for like a 10-minute Q&A. If anybody has questions, you guys can fire away right now. Type your questions in chat. Ask me. Whatever you guys want to know, I'm here to help. All right, that's why we're on these live streams. So anybody have any questions? Now is the time. Hey, Mike, my name's Jose. I'm down $160. I joined the trial today. If I make all or half of my lost money in the week, I will join the TC family. Okay, I hate that comment, Jay Ferna. I hate that comment. Let me tell you why. When people join our trial, your goal should not be to make enough money during your trial to join True Trading Group. Okay? Your goal in joining our 7-day trial, it's a full 7 trading days. You're not, weekends and holidays don't count against your trial. It's seven days. Your goal should be observing how the TTG community operates during the day, familiarizing yourself with the different moderators and the different type of trade alerts that you're going to experience, and navigate and become familiar and experience what our platform is like and all the tools that you have access to as a full-time member. If you are a brand new trader, Jay Ferna, and I don't know your experience level, but if you're brand new to trading, you should not join our trial and say, I'm just going to try to make enough money to join. Because if you're brand new, chances are you don't know necessarily what you're doing. And you might take the wrong position size. You might get in at the wrong place, get out at the wrong place, put your stop loss in the wrong place. Even though we tell you what we're doing, you still might put the wrong type of order, and you can make mistakes if you don't know what you're doing. It's very exciting when people join, even when they join the trial, people get very excited. I understand that. But take your time. Your goal on a trial is not to make money. Your goal on a trial is to experience what True Trading Group is like. And then you can decide if True Trading Group is right for you. Everybody welcome Richard. Richard, welcome to the family. There's now just 8 of those spots left, guys. That's it. There's 8 spots left. Go to ttgoffer.com right now. Grab one before the price goes up. You got a free laptop. Trade with it. Use it for work. Give it to your kid for school. Sell it on eBay. I don't care what you do with the laptop. It's free. We even cover the shipping costs. We ship anywhere in the world. Doesn't matter where you are. We got members literally in all corners of the globe. So Richard, welcome. There's 8 spots left. Do not let this price run away from you guys. I'm going to hold it here because I think that the jobs number and the inflation data that's coming up soon is so important. It's going to dictate what the market's going to do for the entire rest of the year. So I want to make sure that you guys have an opportunity to jump on this before the price goes up. All right. So again, ttgoffer.com, TTG121 coupon code. Click apply code. You guys will get that discount, the free laptop, and of course the double your money back guarantee. All right. So folks, that just about wraps up the educational aspect of our live stream. So here's what we're going to do now. If you're not interested in a membership at all, that's okay. I'm finished with the educational stuff. You can sign off the live stream now. If you are, interested in our platform and in our membership, I'm going to show you the actual platform now so you can see for yourself what you're going to get access to when you become a full-time member. Scott Grove says, how about Nikola options earnings tomorrow? Scott, Nikola had earnings today. They don't have earnings tomorrow. They had earnings today. I want to make sure that you know that. Okay. All right. So guys, let me show you the actual platform that is TTG. Okay. The actual platform that is TTG. When you guys join, you're going to get access to, of course, you're going to get access to our chat room. Okay. Our chat room is going to be where you're going to see the screen share because the mods and I share our screen with you during the day. We're live on the microphone from pre-market until after hours, calling out our trades in real time, providing you market commentary and answering questions. If you can't be in front of your computer screen, don't worry about it. Use the mobile app. The mobile app is free for all members. It's on iPhone and Android. It allows you to see the screen share, listen to the audio analysis, and get real-time push notifications whenever a moderator enters or exits a trade. That's how so many members are able to do this while working a full-time job. You're also going to get access to 2 private study group sessions with one of our pro traders to speed up your learning curve to make sure all your questions get answered and you start your membership off on the right foot. You're going to get Benzinga Pro's real-time newsfeed, live breaking up to the second news alerts right inside of our chat. This will cost you over $1,000 if you go to Benzinga on your own. It's free with your membership included for the $11.75. TradingView, their premium charting software. This will cost you about $600 a year. If you go to TradingView directly, it's free with your membership to TTG. The Trade Ideas Scanner will make sure you're always focused on the hottest stocks during the day. It's free with your membership when you join to a trading group. ETNA's Simulator will let you trade stocks and options with fake money, with real-time data. This will cost you just under $1,000 a year. If you went to ETNA directly, it's free with your membership. You also get to use our own proprietary scanner that will actually allow you to create customized scanners. You get dark pool data, unusual options activity, stuff that used to only be available to professionals. Now it is at the fingertips of TTG members. This is how we level the playing field. This is how we provide you with the same tools and resources that other traders use that allows them to make better decisions, that increases your chances of success. You also get a trading journal. The trading journal is going to actually track all of your trades and give you statistics so you can actually see what you are doing wrong so we know where you need to make adjustments. Then you get a social sentiment scanner that will go through Reddit, StockTwits, and Twitter and tell you which ticker symbols are being mentioned most on the platform so you can stay ahead of the crowd. Unlimited analyst ratings on any stock that you are interested in. So you can see how many analysts have a buy, sell, or hold rating, if there's insider buying, if there's what the short interest is. All of this information is available at your fingertips at no additional cost when you join TTG tonight for the $11.75, but that price is going up at midnight tonight. That's a 46% discount, guys. Every day the mods and I publish a watch list, the stocks we're watching, and how we plan on trading them. You get all of the courses. Listen carefully. There are no VIP or pro courses that cost more money after you join. Beginner and foundation courses, advanced courses, options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, you name it, we've got it in text and video, whatever's easier for you to learn. Then on top of the courses, there is a video library that's got nearly 300 hours of additional educational video content that are workshops that we conduct live with members and then we record them. Variety of topics: how to build wealth in a long-term portfolio, how to resist FOMO, how to trade while working a full-time job, how to grow a small account. Then you can attend all these workshops live when you become a full-time member. It's time you guys invested in something real, folks, something that actually has a chance to help you reach your goals. I cannot guarantee you're going to be successful just because you join True Trading Group, but I can guarantee you that if you go through our courses, pass the quizzes, and attend the study group, and do not ever make that $11.75 membership fee back, I'll double it. I'll give you back $2,350. That is my commitment to you. It's there to protect you and hold us accountable. I put my money where my mouth is. Nobody else is willing to do that. Ask yourself why that is. We're 5-star rated on Trustpilot, over 1,670 reviews. Go read them. There's no better referral than one from your peers. And I can promise you, and I can guarantee that when you join True Trading Group, you are joining a community of about 9,700 members that genuinely give a damn whether you succeed or fail. You guys just have to go to ttgoffer.com, claim this offer. Type in the coupon code, TTG121, click apply code. You see a laptop in your cart, bang, that's great. That means you're getting one of the free ones. There's 8 of them left. Price goes up at midnight. Okay? That's it, folks. Ball's in your court. Tomorrow's a big day. Then inflation data coming up after that is going to be even bigger. Don't try to trade through this alone. It's the greatest trading environment that I've ever seen. Join the TC fam. Join a group that can help you guys reach your goals. Thanks for tuning in tonight, folks. Hope you guys enjoyed the live stream. I hope this was educational. Hope you guys have a better understanding now of what happened with AMC. Hope you guys understand my analysis on the SPY, how I plan on trading the action tomorrow. I'll see you guys all in chat. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Of course, turn on your notifications. You don't ever want to miss these. I always go through, I go do these lives 6 days a week, so you never want to miss them. Subscribe to the channel.